Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown here to talk about, well, a clown rant on the school system. Let's get started.
Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown.
Okay, I really don't talk about this actually. I haven't talked about this in such a long time. It gives me a headache just thinking about it. Happy 2019 people. Okay, let's talk about the school system, the school district and everything like that. I hate it. I don't like it. It's one of the worst things that has ever happened to this planet. One of the things, not the, one of. Schools back then, I wasn't around. Maybe my ancestors was, I just need to remember it from my past life. But back then, it was amazing. Because it was it was not just, back then, you weren't learning just math and art and science. You were learning enlightenment also at the same time, you know? And it raised your consciousness, you know? And it made you one with God, you know? Made you one with yourself, made you happier, made you look at life being like, wow, this is what life really is. Yes, it's like this, but at the same time, I could do this. And I can spread it around and make people feel good. You know? But no. We have disgusting people that have agendas that want to make kids of society dumb down. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is. And the teachers of this world deserve better. I am saying that right now. There are good teachers out there and they freaking deserve better. Am I wrong? I'm hearing a lot of no's. Because it's true. And the reason this frustrates me too, because I'm a star seed. I pointed this out. Most people might be like, what is that? Again, look out more information on that. Do a star seed research, you know. There's a whole bunch of them. And you will be amazed. And once you realize that, you would know how I feel. It's hard to go to classes because I'm trying to get my education, my GED. I'm trying to get that because I'm trying to go off to college and do video game design. But over the years now, since I'm so enlightened now, and it's 2019, and this is the year of the star seeds, it is. It's hitting me like the wildfire. Like, it's literally, my consciousness is telling me either change, or I'm going to make you change. And that's sad. That is sad, because that is forcing, that, okay, star seeds are not bad people. They're not. They are here to raise people's consciousness. They are here to, you know, be loving and all that stuff. And sometimes, I'll admit, I will admit, sometimes I'll be pissed off and most people will be like, aren't you supposed to be loving and all that shit? Yes, I know, but sometimes if you understand the vibration and how people react to, you could feel other people's vibration and it would just hit you and you'd be like, oh, you know, it's like someone... It's almost like when every time I say that, every time I come to a room, everyone hates me for some reason. You know? That always happened to me in high school for some reason. That is just me. Every time I went to a room, instantly hate. For no reason. No reason whatsoever. But that was high school. And it is kind of like the same thing here, because this is an educational system that is just corrupt. It's just fucked up. It's not good. It can't be one person, you know. For some reason, I don't know what they did, the cabal. And if you don't know what the cabal means, you can search it up. And if you already know, congratulations, you know. I'm not saying you're stupid if you don't know. Hey, I had to look it up too. I had to know. I don't know everything. And I'm sure you don't. And that's the amazing part of this world. Because you get other information from other people. And you'd be like, wow, I didn't know that. I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew everything because I was older or I was a little bit younger, you know, or something like that. But no. You learn stuff as you go. And the reason I talk about this in this video is because it dumbs you down, the school system. And I don't blame the teachers. I don't. They work hard as hell. They work hard as hell. Some of them are probably want to enlighten these freaking kids, you know? But then the school district is like, nope, you can't do that. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta show me, you gotta show me as a person that's a higher up in the school district that you could do this. Even though you went to college and worked for that and proved that you could do it. Right? What a world we live in, right? That's why we need to think about that. What a world we live in. And some people might have thought about it. Some people haven't. All possible. It's not because, just because I say you have or haven't doesn't make you smart or dumb. It's just you either know or you don't know. And this whole thing of enlightenment is really true. Some people don't know this. My YouTube this video just might get blocked just because of it. But in China, people meditated around the circle. And guess what happened? The government came after them. They dragged them. They beat them. They did. They beat them. They dragged them. They were meditating. They didn't do anything but meditate. All they did was this. That is all they did. And what did the Chinese government do? Grab them and torture them and beat them. Some of them probably died. I don't know. Because it was too hard for me to even freaking listen to that story. And no one doesn't talk about it. And the reason I talk about that in part of a school enlightenment stuff is because it goes around the same thing with the school. They don't want no one to be knowledgeable. They don't want no one to wake up. They want to have false stuff. False information. And it sucks. It sucks. It really truly sucks. And I can't take it. I can't take the structure of the school. It's not on the teachers. It's on the school department and the way it's structured. They made it structured. The corruptness of it. It's just corrupt. It's just corrupt. Some teachers know. I know. Some teachers don't. And they have to force themselves to go through it. I know. This, jobs and everything, money. I know. But at the end of the day, we're all here for one reason only. One reason only. Literally, people. We are on this planet for one reason only. Some people are literally, literally, bless you all for everyone that has said, why am I here on this planet for? What is the purpose? I haven't figured that out yet. You know? Because I want to tell you right now. You are here on this planet to wake up. Like, to be enlightened. To be spiritual. To be one with nature. And that is basically God. Be one with God. Because that is what you are. You are the universe. Basically. That's why in these schools, ever since I was a kid, they always put me in a special education class, and I always question why when I know nothing was really wrong with me, and some kids were with me too, and they thought of the same thing, and it's like none of us won't. The thing is, they only put us here. They only put us here because we were so actually advanced. Believe it or not. That's why they called it special education. What do you think the government was going to call it? The government was not going to call it something that would get offensive. And most people might get offended at, special education. And I'm like, how is that offensive? And then people do get offended by it. Oh, I don't want my child to be in that. Oh, how dare you close my child. It's like, first of all, that's a sign. If you see me shaking, it's because it's freaking cold in here. Yeah. So if you think I'm shaking because I'm like scared and all that, no, it is actually freaking cold in here. So moving on. But yeah, I'm just shaking because it's cold. Sooner or later, my breath is just going to go like. But anyways, the school district is so fucked up that I wish the classes that I go, the school that I go, it is part of enlightenment. Shows students and teachers that there's more to life than literally just walking your ass off and going home and watching TV and then going to bed and waking up and doing it all over again until you're 6 feet under. Most people are like, that's life. No, it's not. That is what the government wants you to think. And guess what? There is a reincarnation system. The universe makes it that way. Until you finally realize that you're here on this earth to be spiritual. And I don't know how long it takes for someone. It could take years, generations. And you'd be like, wow. Then you really think about your ancestors. And then it goes back to the school. The reason I talk about that is because school. Wouldn't it be nice to go to school to know about your ancestors? And know about your history of the world, how the planet became one? And newsflash, did you know when the earth was created, it was just all water, obviously? And then inside that water was beings that were alive. Like, literally alive. Now, I'm not talking about organisms like this. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people, literally people. I'm talking about, like, people. They were called mermaids. Most people are like, oh, but no, it's true. Look it up. It's not far-fetched, guys. It's not. It is... Really, if you really think science logically, to be honest, of how the world could have been created, it's not far-fetched for creatures to be underwater before land. It's not far-fetched. And other scientists would say the same thing. And then you would believe them, but not me. Because I'm just a YouTuber talking. And I don't have a badge or, a permissionship from college saying that I did all of this. It doesn't matter. All of that does not matter. It's about here. And not being ignorant and stubborn. That's really it. And the school district does that. It makes people ignorant, it dumbs them down, and it makes them think of something that is not true. Wouldn't you? Here's a perfect example that could have been in the history books that you guys don't know. Even I didn't know this. This is recently that I just know. Did you know George Washington met an angel before the final? I forgot what war was it, but around that time. Sorry, you see how much I care about history. But anyways, George Washington made an angel, which was an extraterrestrial, that told him that if you told him something. To be honest, I literally forgot. I apologize, but it literally saved the war of what George Washington wanted to do. Even though he was a Freemason and everything like that, he got notified by other beings to tell him how to save the war that he was in. And he did it. And he won. He won. Because they looked into the future and they were like, if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen to America. It will fall. And George Bush didn't want that. And boom, look what happened. And the real bad guys, the real extraterrestrials, didn't care. They just wanted to know who won. And who wins is the puppet. Whatever nation. It doesn't matter. It could have been Europe. It could have been any other area of the world that we could be talking about right now. To happen in the United States is not a coincidence. It's never a coincidence. We're kind of like the old Babylon, which they won't talk about in schools either. And also with the Egyptians. And I can talk about more of the Egyptians. Because that's how much the school doesn't go nowhere deep in that. I remember looking at it in high school. I was like, what is this? And back then, I remember all my friends, all my classmates, all my peers saw a statue, a giant statue of a man and a woman, medium size, right? And my friend pointed out, were there giants? And the teacher was like, no, they weren't. Now, I'm not saying the teacher was lying. Maybe she didn't know either. I didn't ask her. Hell, I was naive. I didn't freaking know. But the fact that the teacher said no is a testament of how much people either don't know or how much people will lie to hide the truth. There were giants back then, which would make sense, because wouldn't it make sense if there were giant humans back then, if there were giant animals way back when that atmosphere was, well, the oxygen level was pretty much high. Well, high or low, but does it even matter? Yes, it does. Okay, fine, it was high. It was high, actually. So, those are the things that schools don't really teach you. And it bothers me really much. And it kind of depresses me. It does. I can't focus. I just can't. I honestly can't. Sadly, I need to be my own bubble. Sadly. And that is the terrible part. And I don't want that. I don't want that. So that's not going to happen. So, that's the thing. That's just not going to happen. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to figure this out, I guess. But, in my opinion, the school district needs to change immediately. And it will change, because everything is lining up perfectly to finally, the master gas. And most people are like, what are you talking about? Every corrupt person, every corrupt person in the media and everyone that you know that is up there in the media that you think it's good are gonna be literally taken into court. Because all of them have a lot to say. And some of them actually are gonna get killed because the things that they have done. Yeah, it's that bad, actually, people. So most people are like, oh, this is just conspiracy and everything like that. No, it's going to happen. It is. It's starting to happen right now if you actually see it, in my opinion. So there you go. That's really it. I could talk about more about the stuff about schools, but I don't know what else to talk about. Every time I want to talk about it, and I think about it, it frustrates me. It does. It just frustrates me. It does. It frustrates me that I can't do the things that I want to do. And that's the part that I missed the most with that school. Because it was like, alright, I could do this, I could do that, and I'm not saying I can go home and all that. That means I could just do these and everything like that. But I'm just giving things that I'm just not seeking my teeth into. I can't seek my teeth into. My brain is not itching it. My brain doesn't... The schooling does not itch my brain as it was before, to be honest. That's just me. That is just me. That's why I need something higher. I need something like that. And believe it or not, it will probably benefit some students too anyways. Maybe some of them would probably go to that and be like, wow, I actually know a lot more. You know? It could happen. It could happen. Now, I'm not saying it will happen. Even though that is like one of my... To be honest, I never knew that was like one of my dreams, to like just have a class and just be like, yo, here's how it is. Here's how it is, to be honest. I'm not preaching. If you think I'm preaching, I'm sorry. But this is how it really is. And if you think it's kind of offensive a little bit, you can walk out if you want to. And I'm not... You know, I'm not gonna be mad at you because it's you. It really is you. If you don't want to hear the truth, then you don't want to hear the truth. That's really it. And that's why the thing is, I really want people to wake up, and it's hard to it's hard to surround yourself with great people in an environment that does not allow great people to flow. You know? I'm sorry. That is how I feel. That is how I feel. And someone is probably going to say, well, that is not going to change. I'm like, I'm just standing here like, depressed then, down, and I'm suspected to do this great stuff, you know, and I'm not doing it because I'm sad and depressed, and that is what the cabal wants me to be, sad and depressed. That's why the school district is the way it is right now. They knew that I was having a good time over there, and they knew that I was going to pass the high set, and then they made this crap. I know they're watching me. They always are, because I'm a star seed. They have to watch me. I mean, they're watching everybody 24/7. No duh. I mean, hello, your phones. They're watching on your phones. Duh. And so is the good guys. I feel, yeah, I know, but whatever. Some people know anyways. You see how nice it is to know the truth? Ah, Millions of people run away, commit suicide by accident, and it's like, oh, you see, that's what the cabal will want you to think. But it's not true, because we're so smart now that we're just fighting back, you know? And again, I really don't like the way the school district is. It's not the people. It is not the people. It's not the people. It's the system. The system sucks. It sucks. And I can't live with it. I can't. The paperwork that they make me do sometimes, it's like, I can't bring myself to, like, do this. Because I know too much. I know too much. I know what unicorns are. I know what Messiah means. I know what the cabal is doing, you know? All of this stuff that I know is in my head, and it's not driving me crazy. It's the school district that's driving me crazy. Because the stuff that I'm looking at, like the UFOs and all that stuff, that's what we should be teaching in school. The stuff that the military is probably learning, we should learn it too. Not all of it, because that's military stuff, obviously. Just, you know, the history. You know, wouldn't that be nice? The history of it. And that's what we really care about. And that's what I really care about. The history. But you know what? Most people are like, yeah, but it is called his story. And I'm like, yeah, it is. That's a terrible thing. It is. It's true, and it's a terrible thing. I have no idea what to say anymore. All I have to say is, this needs to change. Because I'm not changing for it. I'm not. I refuse. Refreaking-fuse to change for this system. I am not changing for no one. For no one. And the government knows that. I'm not changing who I am, what I want to do, and that's why I didn't like going to school to begin with, and that's why they told me, oh, I wasn't eligible to go to college. No, I am eligible to go to college. It's just that you're too scared of me because will wake up right away and find out that the truth will set you free. And if I talk about that in college, it's like, no. You see, that's one of the... See, I love that school. I love those people. Those people are great. They are. Maybe those days that might think I'm an asshole, I'm a dick, or something like that. Fine. I am. I really am. And I'm not saying that's not true. Oh, God, I am. Like... like the littlest violin ever. But, yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry I've been going way too long for this, but I hope you do enjoy this video. Because I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of it. I'm such in tune with myself that I just can't take it anymore. I can't take that system. I need to do mine. I need to do me, you know? I need to do me. I need to do the things that I need to do to get by through that. To pass it. To get my GED so I can go to college. And the thing is, I might have to go through crap from college there too. Because there's teachers out there that will grab your paper and be like, oh, did you know this? And it's like, oh, no, you're supposed to know it. 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 Does that sound annoying? Does that sound annoying? Thank you. Thank you. That has never been the most annoyingest thing I have ever heard in my whole life. Grow the heck up. If they don't remember, they don't remember. Grow up. People are people, not robots. You freaking asshole. I am dead serious. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And tell me what you guys think. You think the school district should change, or you think it should just stay the way it is? If you think that, oh God, you're a sheep. Really, you're a sheep. Like, a sheep. Nah. Sheep. And then the wolves are going to grab you. And then you're going to be praying, where are the sheepdogs at? The sheepdogs warned you about the wolves. You just didn't listen. Now the wolves are grabbing your neck and just wrapping it all over their mouths. And then you're just thinking they're dying. I should have listened. I mean, it's disturbing to think of, but it's funny when you think of actually a sheep eating a wolf. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, that's actually pretty funny. I mean, come on, think of it as a babe thing. Oh, okay. That most people be like, oh, come on, that movie was great. Now you want me to think of an image when Ma dies by a wolf? Ah, my childhood. I'm sorry I put that image for you, internet. I'm sorry I did. But now it's there forever. Yeah, I'm the TheSkullKlown. And again, I'm a jerk sometimes. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you think about this video. And what do you think I should do about the school district, really? You think I should just let it go? And just let it consume me? Heck no! Never!
This is TheSkullKlown signing off. Have a nice day.